You know how AI is like everywhere these days?
It really is.
And everyone's talking about how it's changing everything.
Yeah.
Well, guess what?
Right.
It's not just for like the big tech companies anymore,
Yeah.
home businesses, entrepreneurs,
Yeah.
anyone who's like passionate about business.
Yeah.
AI is changing things up for us too.
Definitely, yeah.
We're just like bombarded with all these
Yeah.
articles,
Yeah.
YouTube videos
A lot.
about all these AI tools. And honestly, it can be so overwhelming
I agree.
to figure out where to even start right.
It really can.
So that's why today we are diving deep.
Love it.
We're cutting through all the noise
Yeah.
to explore the AI tools and strategies that matter most to you,
Gotcha.
to all of us running our own businesses.
Awesome.
So no more sci-fi fantasies. We're talking real practical applications of AI.
Exactly. And the impact is measurable. Like, we're actually seeing results.
Okay, so give us the numbers. What kind of impact are we talking about?
Well, the Small Business and Entrepreneurship Council, they found that almost half of small businesses have already adopted some form of AI in just the past year.
Wow, half. That's huge.
It is, and they're reporting some pretty impressive benefits, cost savings, increased efficiency, all those things that as business owners we're always striving for.
So it's not just hype, it's actually making a difference.
Exactly. And it's not just like one obscure study either.
Yeah.
You see publications like Forbes, allbusiness.com, they're all echoing the same thing. AI can be a real game changer for entrepreneurs.
Okay, I have to admit, even with all this positive stuff, I still sometimes get a little freaked out.
Oh, yeah. What freaks you out?
You know, robots taking over, all that jazz.
I get it.
And there's also this question of whether AI can really be creative.
Right.
Can it really replace human ingenuity?
Well, those are all valid concerns. I mean, we're all still figuring this out, right? The potential, the pitfalls, all of it. But for today, for this deep dive, let's focus on how AI can empower us.
Okay, I like that. Empower us.
Yeah, think of it like a toolbox, right? Filled with these amazing gadgets that can help you work smarter, not make you obsolete.
I love that analogy.
Yeah.
A toolbox for entrepreneurs. Okay, so where do we start unpacking? What areas of a home-based business can AI really, transform?
Well, let's start with content creation and marketing.
Okay.
Think about it. You're busy running your business.
Always busy.
And then there's this constant pressure to create engaging blog posts, social media updates,
Right.
product descriptions. The list goes on.
It's a lot.
It is. And that's where tools like ChatGPT, Jasper,
Yeah.
any word,
Yeah.
these tools come in. It's almost like having an entire content team at your beck and call, ready to generate all sorts of written material for you.
Hold on. I've heard about ChatGPT writing, like blog posts, but can it really handle something as complex as, say, a business plan?
Well, it's tempting to think of it as a magic bullet, you know? But there's a reason human judgment is still so crucial.
Okay.
Like, there was this case, a lawyer actually used ChatGPT for legal research.
Oh, no.
Ended up citing court cases that didn't even exist.
Oh, wow.
So it really highlights how important it is to use AI as a starting point, not a final product. You still need to double check, refine, add your own expertise into the mix.
So it's a powerful tool, but you got to use it wisely.
Exactly. It's a partnership, not a replacement.
Okay.
And these AI content tools, they go beyond just generating raw text.
Cool.
They can help you polish your writing with things like Grammarly.
Love Grammarly.
Yeah. And even automate formatting with something like Notion AI.
Okay, so AI for writing the content, AI for making it look good.
Yep.
What about actually getting it out there to the world? Marketing can be a whole other beast, especially on social media.
Totally agree. But luckily, there are AI tools for that, too.
Oh, good.
Platforms like Buffer. They're using AI to help you schedule your posts, even suggest content, and then analyze how well everything performs. It takes a lot of the guesswork out of building your online presence.
So basically, AI can help me create compelling content, refine it, and then actually get it in front of the right audience.
That's the idea.
That frees up a lot of mental space to focus on, the bigger picture of my business.
Exactly.
It's pretty incredible when you think about it.
It is. And speaking of taking things off your plate, imagine having AI handle your customer service.
Okay.
Even the smallest businesses can now offer 204/7 support.
That sounds like a dream come true, especially if you're like a one-person show.
It is a game changer.
Tell me more. How does this even work?
Well, think about those common questions customers always have. Instead of you answering them over and over again, AI-powered chatbots.
Oh, right.
Things like ChatGPT or Support GPT.
I've heard of those.
They can handle those questions automatically. They can help with orders, route support tickets, all sorts of tasks that can eat up so much of your time.
Okay, so I'm picturing this, right?
Yeah.
A small business owner finally getting a good night's sleep
Yes,
because their AI chatbot is handling all those after-hours inquiries.
exactly.
Is that the kind of real-world impact we're talking about?
That's exactly it. And it even goes further than that. AI can analyze how customers are feeling,
Really?
prioritize those urgent requests, even suggest personalized responses.
Wow.
It's all about making your customer service more efficient
Mm-hmm.
and, frankly, more human,
Even if it's powered by technology.
even if it's powered by technology.
That's kind of blowing my mind.
It's pretty amazing.
It's like AI is giving those smaller businesses the tools to compete
Yes.
with those big companies that have whole departments dedicated to this stuff.
That's exactly what's happening. And it's not just about the customer-facing stuff.
Oh.
AI is making waves in those behind-the-scenes operations, too.
Okay, let's dive into that. What kind of back-end magic are we talking about?
Let's talk about it. So, we've been talking about AI and how it can help entrepreneurs, especially those running home-based businesses.
Right.
And I think there's one platform that can feel like a whole different beast.
Oh, yeah. Which one are you thinking of?
YouTube.
Oh, YouTube for sure.
I think a lot of us, feel that way.
Yeah.
Like creating videos, editing, trying to figure out the algorithm. It can be a lot.
It's a whole other job on top of everything else.
Exactly.
Right.
But the good news is
Okay, good.
AI can help you tackle all of that.
Really?
Make the whole process more efficient, and even help you get your content seen by more people.
Okay, I am all ears.
Right.
Where do we even begin with AI and YouTube?
Well, let's start with the basics. Video editing.
Okay.
Not all of us are professional video editors.
Yeah,
But a well-edited video can make a huge difference
it really can.
in how your content is perceived.
Oh, absolutely. But hiring a professional editor can be expensive,
It can.
especially when you're first starting out.
Exactly. And that's where AI-powered tools come in.
Okay.
Things like CapCut.
CapCut, okay.
It actually has a desktop version now, too, so it's even more powerful.
Wow.
It's packed with features to help you edit like a pro, even if you've never touched editing software before.
So we're talking like fancy transitions,
Yeah.
special effects, that kind of stuff.
You can definitely get creative with those things, but AI can also help with the more practical aspects of editing.
Oh, okay, like what?
Things like removing backgrounds,
Oh, yeah.
adding slow motion, even automatically generating captions.
Wait, AI can do captions now.
It can.
That's huge,
It is.
especially for accessibility.
Right.
I'm always struggling to find the time to add those.
It's one of those things that's essential but time-consuming, so AI can really take it off your plate.
Okay, so
Yeah.
AI for editing visuals, AI for captions.
Yeah.
What about all the other stuff that goes into a successful YouTube video?
Yeah.
Like the titles, the descriptions, the tags.
Right. Well, this is where AI can really shine.
Okay.
Remember how we talked about ChatGPT?
Hmm.
It's not just for writing blog posts.
Oh, wait.
You can take the audio from your CapCut video, download it as a text document, and feed it into ChatGPT.
Okay, so I'm following so far.
Yeah.
But what good is a text document of my video's audio?
Think of it as giving ChatGPT all the raw material it needs
Okay.
to then analyze your content, pull out the key points, even suggest titles, descriptions, tags, all optimized for YouTube's algorithm.
So AI is basically helping me make sure my video actually gets seen
Exactly.
by people who are interested in that kind of content.
Right. It's like having an SEO expert whispering in your ear, telling you how to make your videos more discoverable.
That's brilliant.
I know. It's really cool.
But I'm also hearing a lot about this idea of repurposing content these days.
Oh, yeah?
Is there an AI angle to that?
Absolutely. Let's say you've created this amazing long-form video for YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be great to turn it into shorter clips for Instagram Reels or TikToks or even YouTube Shorts?
Yes. But creating all those extra videos, that's a whole other job in itself.
It feels like it, right?
Yeah.
But that's where a tool like Opus Clip comes in.
Opus Clip.
It uses AI to analyze your long video and automatically chop it up into those shorter attention-grabbing clips
Wow.
that are perfectly formatted for all those different platforms.
Oh, I can create this one great piece of content
Mm-hmm.
and then let AI do the heavy lifting
Exactly.
of transforming it for all these different audiences.
Right. And Opus Clip even helps you write titles and descriptions for those shorter clips,
No,
saving you even more time.
this is amazing.
It's like having an entire video production team working behind the scenes.
It really is.
But I know what you might be thinking.
What's that?
isn't there a risk that all these clips are going to end up feeling kind of generic or robotic?
It's a good point.
Yeah, but remember, AI is a tool.
Right.
It's up to you to inject your personality, your brand voice, your unique perspective into those shorter clips.
Okay.
AI handles the technical stuff, but the creative spark still comes from you.
So it's about using AI to amplify our own creativity,
Exactly.
not replace it.
Not replace it.
Okay, so we've talked about AI for editing,
Hmm?
for optimizing, for repurposing.
Yeah.
Is there anything else it can help us with on YouTube?
Well, think about one of the biggest goals we have as business owners, growing our audience and connecting with potential
Right,
customers.
YouTube can be great for that,
I can.
but it's not always clear how to turn those viewers into leads.
That's a great point, and I'm glad you brought that up because there's a tool called kit.com.
Kit.com.
It's designed to help you capture leads directly from your YouTube videos.
Okay, how does that work? I'm intrigued.
It's all about integration.
Okay.
So kit.com helps you create landing pages, sign-up forms, other tools that you can link to directly from your YouTube videos. So let's say you're offering a freebie in your video, like an ebook or a checklist.
Right.
You mention it in your video, and then people can click a link in the description
Yeah.
to go to your landing page and sign up for your email list.
In exchange for the freebie.
Exactly.
So I'm providing value to my viewers,
Mm-hmm.
and in return, I'm building my email list,
Exactly.
which I can then use to nurture those leads and potentially turn them into customers.
It's a win-win.
It is.
You're giving your audience something they want, and you're growing your business at the same time, and AI is playing a key role behind the scenes, making that process smoother and more effective.
Okay, this is incredible.
It is.
It's like having an entire video production team plus a marketing team
right.
all working behind the scenes.
Working behind the scenes.
Right. But before we get too carried away with, YouTube stardom,
Yeah.
I know there's another important area we need to discuss.
What's that?
Using AI to save money and streamline our business operations.
Let's talk about it.
So we've talked about AI for all the creative stuff,
Right.
and even like conquering YouTube.
Hmm.
But let's be real, a lot of the joy of being your own boss
Yeah.
comes from seeing your business thrive.
Absolutely.
And that means like understanding the numbers.
Numbers, yeah.
And sometimes, those less glamorous tasks, like managing your finances, operations, that stuff can feel like the biggest hurdle.
It can be a drag, but
Well,
that's where AI comes in, again, to help us work smarter, not harder.
I'm always up for that.
Right. Think about all those hours you spend on things like invoicing,
You can get me started on invoice.
expenses, customer support emails.
So much time.
AI can automate a lot of that,
Really?
freeing you up to focus on strategy and growth.
Okay, I am always up for saving time and money. So let's start with something that I think every business owner loves to hate. Invoices.
Oh, the dreaded
I
invoices.
swear, I spend more time chasing down payments than I do on almost anything else.
I hear you. Chasing invoices is the worst. But there are tools out there,
Okay, tell me more.
like QuickBooks and Xero. They're using AI to make that whole process smoother.
So I can finally ditch the spreadsheets and the late-night accounting sessions.
Potentially. The great thing about AI is it can actually analyze those patterns in your spending and income, give you insights you might not even notice on your own.
That's like having a virtual financial advisor.
Exactly. Helping you make smarter decisions.
Okay, now what about customer service?
Yeah.
As a small business owner, I'm often wearing multiple hats.
Oh, for sure.
And providing like quick and efficient customer support can be a real challenge.
It's tough. We touched on AI-powered chatbots earlier, but they're not just for answering basic questions anymore. They're getting really sophisticated. They can handle more complex inquiries, even personalized responses based on customer history.
So they're like getting smarter all the time.
All the time.
It's a little unnerving, but also kind of amazing.
It is pretty amazing. They can learn from previous interactions, constantly refining their responses, becoming more and more helpful.
So that means you can offer top-notch customer service even if you're not available 24/7.
Exactly.
That is a game changer, especially for solopreneurs or small teams who can't afford to have dedicated customer support staff. What else can AI help us with on this front?
Well, think about email marketing.
Oh, yeah, good old email.
It's still a powerful tool, but it can be so time-consuming to create those really targeted campaigns.
It is.
There are tools like Zeta Global and Seventh Sense They use AI to help you personalize your emails, figure out the best times to send them, and even predict how successful those campaigns will be.
So no more generic email blasts that just end up in the spam folder.
Hopefully not.
Instead, I can send targeted messages that people actually want to read,
Hmm.
leading to, more engagement, more sales, hopefully.
That's the goal. AI takes the guesswork out of it so you can focus on creating that compelling content and building those relationships.
Okay, last but not least, let's talk about hiring.
Okay.
As my business grows, I know I'm going to need to bring on new team members,
Right.
but that whole process can be daunting.
It's definitely a challenge. But AI can help here too.
Okay.
Tools like Ideal and CVVAZ, they use AI to scan resumes,
Okay.
analyze candidate profiles, even assess things like personality and culture fit.
So it's not just about finding someone with the right skills on paper.
No?
It's about finding someone who's actually going to thrive in my company culture.
Exactly. It's a much better fit.
That's huge.
Right. AI can help you quickly identify the most promising candidates,
Yeah.
saving you hours of sifting through applications and conducting those initial screenings.
This is incredible.
Yeah.
It feels like AI is revolutionizing every aspect of running a business,
It really is.
from the creative side to the financial and operational stuff.
It touches everything.
It's like having an entire team of experts at my fingertips,
I like that.
guiding me every step of the way.
That's the power of AI.
It really is.
Working smarter, not harder. Focusing on the things that you're passionate about.
This has been such an eye-opening journey into the world of AI for, home business owners, entrepreneurs.
It has.
I'm walking away feeling excited,
Good.
a little overwhelmed,
Yeah.
but definitely empowered
That's what we want.
to explore these tools and see how they can help me grow my business.
That's great. I think the key takeaway is that AI is here to stay, and the sooner we embrace its potential, the better equipped we'll be for, the future of business.
I agree.
So stay curious, keep learning, and don't be afraid to experiment.
Those are words to live by. So if AI could automate 50% of your daily tasks, what would you do with that extra time and resources? That's something for all of us to think about as we, embark on these AI-powered adventures.
Great question.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive. We'll see you next time for another fascinating exploration of the world around us.
See you then.